So the Messiah had to be from the seed of the woman. We know the text very well, Genesis 3:15, the prophecy there. Matthew 1:20 is very important as the seed, as the origin of the Messiah. Luke 1:34 and 35, of course. And then let's have a read at Galatians 4:1-7. What's that say? So according to Paul the Pharisee, the former Pharisee, he had to be a descendant of David to do away with the law, right? He was born under the law to fulfill the law and so on. He had to be from the seed of Abraham, and that's in Galatians 3:15. So see how it's very tied to the Torah, to the fulfillment of the law of Moses. That's why the Messiah had to be from the seed of not just the woman, the seed of Abraham, but to fulfill what was written according to Paul the Pharisee. He, of course, had to be of the seed of David, and the key verses there, or the chapter, 2 Samuel 7, about what's known as the Davidic covenant, and Romans 1:3. So what's all this mean? Well, this all means that this results in a new, let's call him a new Davidic king for the coming age. Now let's have a look at Ezekiel 34, just those verses there. These are interesting prophecies because obviously David died. The kingdom was torn apart. The Jews were scattered. There is no kingdom of Israel. There is no kingdom of Messiah. And obviously there's no kingdom of God currently. So it's interesting, this prophecy by Ezekiel, that they will find their fulfillment, word, biblical commentary. And he makes a good point that the shoot equals the descendant. Mm-hmm. So he's the root, the descendant of David. That's all it's saying. Let me show you something else here. He's also calling this verse the bright morning star, or the morning dawn in some translations. Now, the Expositor's Greek New Testament says that the dawn was already a messianic symbol, to denote the messianic branch or stem. See, it's got also that meaning of shoot or root. Mm-hmm. And then the key, this double usage explains the imagery here. Now he's both those things, just like he's both the Lord of David and his son. He could have that double meaning too. These are symbolic things, right? Symbolic uses. And what's the meaning behind the symbol? We have always to ask that he will be the descendant of this King David. That as the descendant, he'll have his authority, he'll have the Davidic promise fulfilled in this future figure. Note also that the early church fathers connect this imagery to Psalm 110:3 about the morning dawn or the star, because they read the Septuagint, the Old Greek, that reads, before the dawn or the morning star, I have begotten you. So it's Tertullian, Justin, et al., the rest citing the LXX of that verse, which in Hebrew is, it doesn't really make sense because many scholars, textual critics, believe there's a corruption there in the Masoretic text. They perhaps were trying to hide the begetting of the Messiah there.